Alright, hey guys, today is, I don't know, the 8th or the 9th of June, I think it is. Cutting some hay here. Just finished planting beans yesterday, no, 2 days ago now, 2 or 3 days ago. Had a little field that was wet, so finished planting that. I'm going to show you guys this sweet rolling hay field we got here. I don't know if this camera's going to do it any justice, but we're going down the hill right now. So, yeah. It's supposed to be, today it's 86. Faster here. And it's supposed to be in the 90s this weekend and all next week. So, chance of rain, I don't know. They had a chance in Sunday, but then they took it out, so figured what the heck. It gets into the 90s around here, it doesn't rain. Sorry about my window there. Some dirt. Gave this girl a bath. I always end up with that little bit that comes off the top of the cab somehow or whatever, and then boom, get dirt on your window. But now we're going back up the hill. This is 16 acres field here. It's pretty good hay. It's that field, if you guys watch any of my older videos, it's the one where I'm seeding back into it. It's quite rolly, there's a lot of sandy spots on this field, so that was what I was replanting. And for the most part, it looked like it came up pretty good. But I don't know, we'll see. Tried to make it rain, we could use some rain. Use a lot of rain actually. I don't think it's gonna happen. Like I said, it gets 90s around here, it doesn't rain. Look over, you probably can't tell the difference, but the little bit of green over there is a cornfield. That's the first cornfield I planted, and that was back in March 26th. And it's still just sitting there. It's probably about 6-8 inches tall maybe. Just needs rain. But yeah, now we're going down the hill. Got a big gully here. The hill here we're about to go up, back when my dad first bought this place, the guys that were renting it, our neighbors actually, they didn't even farm that because they said it was too steep. But my dad, being from upstate New York, says that ain't steep at all, which it isn't. I've done quite a bit of hay out there for my grandpa, and he's got some fields that I don't even know how he really can keep a tractor upright. But now we're going back up. I don't know, it's probably at least a 30-foot drop there between where we're going to stop up here and the bottom down there. Kind of hard to run everything here and hold my phone. I don't know where my GoPro is. I think it's in my truck. Probably dead. I don't know what happened to that. It's like always dead now. Every time I go to use it, the battery's always dead. I got to charge it up before I use it. But I will get some footage of the GoPro on here and stick it all over the hay vine like everybody does. Give you guys some different shots. This field's relatively smooth. How are we going? Right now it's 10 miles an hour. I don't know, you probably can't read that, it's not going to focus. But we can boop it up again, and that gets us to 12 miles an hour. It's the old New Idea 5209 Discbine. Classic. It's got the classic coloring to it. It's still the old white or gray or silver. Not sure what color it was supposed to be back in the day, but we've had this thing for, geez, I don't know. Bought that back when I was just out of high school. So it's been quite a few years now. It's been a pretty good Discbine. Really haven't had too many problems with it. Last year I had a problem with it. It's older models, they don't really have a shock protector on the cutter bar, so somebody wanted me to cut some stuff for them, and I was just going to round bale it, so I went over there to do that. And another guy who farms next to it decided that he had a big rock in his field, and he threw it over there on their property. And by big rock I mean probably twice the size of 2 basketballs, and I hit that thing dead center on that cutter bar, and blew 2 of the turtles right off of the thing. And needless to say, about $2,000 later, I had her back together. When it hit, knocked the turtles off, and then it cracked the housings that they were attached to. And there's a hex shaft that runs all the way through there that runs them all. It took that and gave it an extra twist all the way through, so that was awesome. So I don't think I'll be gonna be doing that anymore for anybody. If it's not my own ground and I don't know what's out there, I am not gonna be cutting it with this machine. But like I say, besides that, that's really the only thing that's really gone wrong with it. I can't really blame that on the machine. It's not really its fault. You don't expect there to be a boulder sitting out in some field, but whatever. So ended up getting 10 round bales off of that. So pretty expensive cow feed. But yeah, so that's about it. Let's see, what else can I say? Obviously I'm in the Massey. Mac 10 2004 is watching. I have not changed my thing, so I guess for anybody that's in Canada, that's 16K. Go up to the next gear, 18 and a half, whatever. So go up a hill, so it's gonna go down again. But I need to get this dash pulled off, but I just haven't had time to do it. It's not really that big of a deal, but it will be nice to get it set back. Right now I just have the miles per hour here on the side console. It tells me that. But yeah, there's a little 4-acre field on the other, or not even 4, probably 3-acre field here off to my right. Cut that earlier this week and just baled it yesterday. So we have got some hay done. It's all going to all this hay is for horses. Takes a little bit more effort, maybe not effort, but just a little more concern when you're doing that kind of hay. If you get any kind of rain on it, it's pretty much not going to be worth anything for the horse people. They pay good money for their little square bales, and I try to make sure that when they pay that good money, they're getting a good product for it, getting their money's worth. So it's kind of one of the reasons why we just have a 9-foot hay bind. I don't really want anything any bigger because it's just too hard to dry hay once you start getting into 13 or even bigger than that. If you're doing it for cattle or something, or if you're just wrapping it and bagging it or whatever, it's not bad. But if you're trying to get hay dry enough, especially in our area, get the humidity and whatnot, the smaller the windrow, the better. I don't really like tedding hay at all, so if I just lay it out, that's as wide as I can lay it out with this machine. Lay it out like this, we get these 90 degrees. It'll be dry in 3 days. Well, 2 days. Yeah, 3 days. I'll be baling this by Monday for sure. Maybe sooner. I don't know. I got those little fluffer tedders, thingamabobbers. I might hit this with that just to get it going quicker because we still got more hay to go yet after this. But we'll see what happens. If it gets as hot as it's supposed to, I won't need to. That's one of the reasons why I like these smaller hay binds, or disc binds. I don't know, can't really call it disc bind, that's New Holland's patented term. This is a, disc mower, I guess? I don't know what you'd say. They actually still make this exact mower. I think it's under the Massey Ferguson name now. Hard to keep track with AGCO and all their changing of names. I know for a while they were labeled as Heston's and then actually AGCO, and I think if you went and bought a new one now it would be a Massey, but it's basically still the same machine. They just have some different features to it. I assume they would have shock hooks. The knives are probably quicker to change on the new ones and whatnot, but kind of hard to see it at this tractor. Actually, the fenders are so big that you can't really see. So I've got this mirror here adjusted down so I can see right where my tire's at, where the edge of the mower's at. But yeah, what else? So this is 9 foot. I think there's seven or nine turtles in it. It's got the rubber conditioning rolls, which are pretty good. Steel would probably be the best way to go. They're the most aggressive. Or it'd really crack the hay quite a bit. You can get some footage here. Not really much to see. Really not much to them. So yeah, that is what's going on today. Like I say, bailing this by Monday. Probably cut some more tomorrow. The weather stays good. It's supposed to stay hot and dry through Wednesday, it's looking like. Nice thing about these is just how clean cut you get. You probably can't see much there where my tire's going, but that's really nice and cut tight to the ground, which is what you want. You got something that's just shagging it or not quite cutting it, especially getting these heavier spots where the hay is kind of laying down or whatever. If you're not cutting it down real tight, you're going to have a lot of drying problems when you start raking it. If you have any kind of green out there, you're just going to be bringing that back into your dry windrow. That causes problems. So, yeah, Preston the hill. You can see right there, it drops right back off on the other side. It's kind of a weird little hill. Just this little bump out in the middle of this field. But besides that, everything seems to be going good. Corn's all up. All the beans are up except for that last little bit I just planted. And everything is sprayed. So, all we need now is for Mother Nature to give us some rain. Which I don't know if it's going to happen or not. Who knows? So, anyway, figured I'd make a quick video on this. I got that video of the grain drill planting beans, so I'll get that uploaded probably this weekend sometime. But I figured I'd do this right now. Kind of boring sitting in here. So, yeah, alright. Everybody, thanks for subscribing, commenting, and we will talk to you later. And I hope everybody has a great weekend. See ya.